look at our starters for the Knicks. Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Brunson in at the point. And for the Spurs, filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. And it's Fox in at the 1 spot. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Now here's Towns. Towns sets the pick for Hart. Knocks down the 3 ball.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Pass to Castle. It's Vassell on the wing. Barnes outside. Here's Castle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Fox, no good. New York with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Runs in the pass to Hart. Right side Towns. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And you got to like Towns being assertive there. When he plays like this, it really makes the defenders uncomfortable.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
And Towns drops them both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Fox deciding where to go with it. No good on the 3. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for New York. Runs in the pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Forget those threes, Cat. Get the easy ones.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. Well, right away, coach shared his thoughts on Jalen Brunson. He said, quote, he's going to get hot. That's just a fact. But the moment that happens, we hope to trap him, double him, and throw water on that fire. There you have it. Sounds like coach is hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst when it comes to Brunson. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Here's Castle, following the score by New York. Wembanyama finds Fox. Over Brunson. And there's Fox. That's good on the assist by Wembanyama.
And Fox can hurt you from there, especially when he's shooting with confidence.
Brunson the pass to Towns. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Fox with the steal. In transition, here come the Spurs. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Fox has got his second bucket.
When Fox gets it on the break, look, it is a wrap. He might be the fastest guy in the league.
Fox against Brunson. The kick out to Towns. Clock at 6. Towns a screen on Barnes. New York needs to get off a shot. And it's Towns missing. Spurs trail by 5. Wembanyama passes to Fox. Shoots. Another miss by Fox.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Here's Towns. Pass to Hart. And Hart throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
So it's the Spurs now. The Knicks making the shot. Wembanyama high post. Shoots over Towns. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. The Knicks leading by 7. And here's Brunson. Hasn't made one yet. Towns for 3. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. A lot of answers, but still a lot of questions for how the East is going to ultimately shake out this year. But right now, let's check out where the team stands. Take a look at New York. The season well underway, and they've been solid in 3rd right now.
And I think for the Knicks, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you've got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Brunson outside. Pass to Bridges. Fires for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Spurs trail by 10. Here's Castle. Fox with the screen for Castle. Hits the jumper in space.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys build contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Good on the bucket. Towns has got 9.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
San Antonio's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out, looking cold from outside. And one thing, Richard, you note about this Spurs organization is their stability.
Yeah, the same governorship for 3 decades. The front office has been in place for almost as long. Now Mitch Johnson has taken over as coach, but it was a smooth transition, not a big shakeup.
Anunoby kicks to Brunson. That 3 off the mark.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Barnes. Basket counts.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
The Knicks leading by 8. Hart outside. Anunoby with the screen for Hart. No good from outside.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Barnes. And the Spurs scoring again.
Vassell keeping his eyes open and his head up. That's a nice pass.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They're getting their first look of the season at San Antonio in this one.
In their meetings last year, they split the season series. Happens a fair amount between teams from the East and West.
A somewhat surprising split. One team made the playoffs and the other was lottery bound.
Now here's Barnes. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Wembanyama. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Outside, Towns. Drills the three-pointer. Towns has got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Knicks.
And this is what Towns is capable of. He's an incredibly gifted offensive weapon who can score at all 3 levels.
Now, here's Fox. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game. The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Better try something different. The long arms of Wemby, yeah, he makes a defense by himself.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Harper, he's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. And New York with a change here, too. Robinson's checked in. Hart finds Anunoby. Off target from three-point range. Spurs trail by 7. And stolen by Anunoby. Robinson goes in, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And here's a rundown of the rookies already having a huge impact in their first season. These are the NBA's rookie scoring leaders. Fourth, Stephon Castle.
Well, coming in, you wondered how his talent would translate at this level in terms of scoring. And I've got to say, apparently, it's translating pretty well.
And New York making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. Now Harper. He had 15 points last outing. Chalk up 2 there.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. Robinson a screen on Harper. Bobbed up there for Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Harper the pass to Johnson. Now here's Harper. And Wembanyama up top. The high post shot falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Brunson outside. Trains the three-pointer. And the Knicks lead by 8.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Harper. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Wembanyama, a screen on Clarkson. Johnson can't get it to go. The Knicks leading by 8. Pass to Bridges. Anunoby with the screen for Bridges. And it's off from three-point range. So it's the Spurs now. Here's Champagnie. No good on the triple. New York's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. To the paint. Robinson kicks to Clarkson. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. And now it's a 10-point Knicks lead. Spurs shooting at around 44% in the early goings here. Pass to Sohan. Now here's Johnson. He's covered by Clarkson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
What physicality from Johnson down low, throwing his weight around and getting past the contact.
Anunoby outside. Now Brunson. He's guarded by Harper. Brunson against Harper. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. And the 3-ball is good.
And a D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Harper. Lets a floater go. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Anunoby, good.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot. Teammate Josh Hart may call Jalen Brunson the king of New York, but Brunson says, I would never consider myself a face of the franchise, but I'm a leader of this team. That's what I want to do, and I am grateful for the opportunity. I don't take this for granted. Guys?
Yeah, staying humble. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Here's Clarkson after the made shot from Keldon Johnson. Brunson outside. A floater. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Sohan inside. Defended by Bridges. Pass to Harper. Wembanyama. A screen on Brunson. Harper, no good. Up top, Anunoby. Defended by Sohan. To the inside. Here's Robinson. And the rejection by Wembanyama. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Knicks. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
The forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. De'Aaron Fox out there with Harper. And it's Cornette in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Hits it from three-point range. Towns has got the lead up to 14 now for the Knicks.
Towns has one of the best three-point strokes of any big man in the league.
Outside Harper. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for New York. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. A nice shot by Sohan.
This is where Sohan is so tough. He's able to just take the contact and create opportunities.
And a hard-nosed defensive identity for this Knicks. But, GA, there's been some slippage.
Well, the challenge has been their two best offensive players get targeted at the other end. The adage, you're only as strong as your weakest link, it has some truth to it.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Outside, Fox. Cornette finds Johnson. Outside, Fox. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. The Knicks leading by 12. Clarkson passes to McBride. Back to Clarkson. Shot clock at 6. Good, nice job down low. Clarkson's got his second bucket of the night.
And savvy inside play by Clarkson, getting himself a look right at the basket.
And here's Harper from the arc. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
McBride with the ball. He's guarded by Harper. Towns down low. Sohan's there. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. San Antonio making a switch here. Champagne's checked in. And how is the West shaping up, guys? Well, let's take a moment here to check it out now that the mid-season grind is well underway. You take a look at the Spurs. They're sitting pretty, second place, and looking to take the top spot.
And you know, for the Spurs, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Now, here's Fox. Last time out, he had 14 points. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Robinson pulls it in.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Shamet the pass to Robinson. Clarkson surveying the floor. Pass to Shamet. There's the triple. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Looking at the Knicks, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Mavericks.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see the frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
Here's a look at what's coming up for New York. On Wednesday, they'll be playing against Michael Porter and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Tyrese Maxey and the Philadelphia 76ers.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
The first one falls. And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
Victor Wembanyama is checked in for the Spurs. And so Cornette nails them both. And truly, RJ, some luck for the Spurs in recent drafts.
Yeah, they've jumped into the top 4 in 3 straight lotteries. And with 2 straight Rookie of the Years, they've done a good job with those picks.
He was all alone on that one. Nick Bryant's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Great awareness from Brunson. He draws the defense and able to kick it out for the open 3.
The wide open look here for Fox. San Antonio again missing.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Here's Wembanyama. OG Anunoby making his last shot.
Nice play. Look, Fox is the engine of this very strong machine.
New York leading by 17. And here's Brunson outside. And again, it's a New York 3.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Now Towns. After Keldon Johnson missed from long range. Bridges for 3. It's hauled in by Cornette.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Fox goes in. The teardrop falls in. Fox has got 6 points.
Let me tell you guys what, I am happy I'm retired. I would not want to check Fox. This man is way too quick.
Left side, Towns. And the layup's good off the glass. Towns has got 7 now in this quarter.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Barnes is checked in for Luke Cornette. Vassell comes in for Sohan. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Johnson. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Hart's checked in. The free throw off from Fox.
one of the fastest guys in the league. For Fox, it's about using his blinding quickness to his advantage on both ends of the floor. You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Spurs trail by 21. Pass to Castle. Here's Wembanyama. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Wembanyama sets a screen for Castle.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Hart. And the shot is good. He's got 9.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Here's Castle. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. The kick out to Towns. Brunson outside. Shot from the low block. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Vassell. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
You see the improvement in Vassell's jump shot, looking more and more confident now.
Hart outside. Back to Brunson. Shoots over Fox. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. 8 points here for Jalen Brunson.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Harper, he's checked in for the Spurs. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Robinson's checked in for Towns. New York leading by 23. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. This one for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Brunson's got 11 points.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
San Antonio calls timeout. Now we know the rumor mill is always active at this point of the season, Richard. For players, what's it like being mentioned in trade talks?
It can be a blow to your confidence, and it can also make you lose a little trust in your organization. You just have to remind yourself, not personal, just business.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Mitchell Robinson. Some impressive play from him over the last month. 6th in rebounding. And, of course, rim protection always at a premium. That's an important part of his game. Top 20 in blocks per.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game. So it's San Antonio now. Pass to Vassell. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. It's good from long range. He's got 5.
Vassell has no conscience behind the arc. He will not hesitate to get it up.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Barnes, and the Spurs scoring again.
Reliable on the offensive end. Barnes knows how to find his opening.
Brunson against Harper. Left block shot on the way. Brunson, no good. Spurs trail by 21. Pass to Castle. Outside Harper. Over to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. While we have a break, we can see which teams have made the most of their second chance opportunities over the last 10 games. Number 5, the Knicks.
Really something to see. Their effort on the offensive glass has just led to so many second chance opportunities.
San Antonio with the ball. 3 on the clock. And the basket by Castle. Castle's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, that's a heads-up play by Castle to get that one off in time.
Hart outside. Back to Brunson. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
Second-round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Here's Bridges, following the bucket by the Spurs. Back to Brunson. Robinson a screen on Harper. Here's Brunson. We've got 1:28 left in the first half of basketball. Shoots over Harper. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Brunson's got 15 points.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Outside Harper. Spurs passing it around. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Robinson. Wembanyama, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Hart with a screen on Barnes. Hart outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists in the game. The Spurs shooting it up around 45% from the field in the second quarter. Out left to the wing. Here's Wembanyama. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Bridges outside. There's the 3. The offensive rebound.
Switch.
Pass to Brunson. From past the arc, hits the 3-point bomb. He's got 18.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially around the perimeter, ready to fire.
And so it's New York, riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. The 3-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. While we've got a moment now, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the third quarter right after this halftime break.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the San Antonio Spurs.
Their defense has been trash. That is, if you can call it defense. I call it being lazy.
Yeah, it's lazy, Shaq. They've been outworked, and you gotta beat them to the basketball. That's the kind of team that you want to have. And so far, they haven't answered the bell.
And time for a look here at how the West is shaping up as we continue to work our way through this season.
Well, right now for the Spurs, I had them as a top team before the season, and now I'm picking them to make the finals. Tell me I'm wrong, Kenny. You can't, because I'm right. 2 + 2 is 5.
And as much as it pains me, I have to agree with Big Fella.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Karl Anthony Towns has been sensational.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
The Spurs shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Second half underway, and here's who Mike Brown's got on the floor. Josh Hart out there with Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the 1. It's good.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Pass to Hart. Brunson scanning the floor. And he converts the layup. Brunson's got 20.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Vassell sends a screen for Barnes. Back to Fox. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Brunson. That's short off the rim.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Anunoby passes to Hart. Now Towns. Brunson outside. Off target with his 3.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning the championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Guys, back to you.
Tons of spacing. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
Into the 3rd we go. 2 minutes in now. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Fox kicks to Vassell. Here's Wembanyama. Good on the shot. 14 points for Victor Wembanyama.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Brunson, left side. Shoots over Fox. Brunson, no good.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Towns against Wembanyama. Shoots over Towns. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. The Knicks leading by 21. Hart the pass to Brunson. And here is Bridges. Misses the 3.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
And it's Fox with the jam.
Look at Fox get up. Okay, I see him flexing on him.
New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Hart outside. Bridges kicks to Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. A 3 ball. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
First team foul. Harrison Barnes. Shooting 1.
RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all times, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
And he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
Vassell, a screen on Hart. Barnes against Hart. Barnes can't get it to go. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for New York. It's an 18-point lead. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
The top two things Bridges does well, defend and hit jumpers off the catch.
Vassell outside. Barnes sets a screen for Vassell. Again, the miss by the Spurs. New York leading by 21. Brunson outside. Pass to Anunoby. Outside, Towns. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
And you see Big Cat that has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
Barnes outside. Vassell outside. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. For New York, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Out to Bridges. Hart outside. Outside, Towns. And a miss there on the triple. San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Vassell against Anunoby. The tray. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. To the middle. And the dunk by Towns.
It's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Outside, Fox. Over Brunson. Fox, no good. Knicks have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Hart the pass to Anunoby. Shoots over Vassell. Misses the fallback J. The Spurs shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. And that one's good. Barnes.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Inside. Towns down low. Defended by Wembanyama. It's good.
Assist goes to
a challenging stretch for San Antonio here. Vassell outside. His three-pointer's off the mark. Now the Knicks with it. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going.
And he also brings the hustle to the table. Towns doesn't wait when the break is on. He's quick to get up the court.
Vassell against Anunoby. Wembanyama looking it over. Pass to Barnes. Wembanyama, a screen on Hart. Towns with the steal. Hart the pass to Towns. And here's Brunson outside. Rebound San Antonio.
The way he started this game, you wondered if he'd ever cool down, and the answer is yes.
Anunoby against Vassell. Here's Castle. Wembanyama sets a screen for Castle. San Antonio again missing. Now here's Anunoby. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC. Another young core that's
not
break.
going
Take a
anywhere.
break.
If the Spurs
shots.
want to contend, the standard's been set.
That's good from Anunoby.
And one thing you can count on from Anunoby is effort on both ends. He's a key part of this team.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Both free throws good from Anunoby. Here is Harper. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. You look at Towns. He's really been playing well.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
The Knicks making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. The three-point game's such a big part of the NBA. Let's see the best teams at it. In third, the Knicks.
No doubt, they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
New York on D. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Over Robinson. And here's Harper from the arc. The shot, no good. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for New York. Here's Anunoby. Plays it up and banks it in. And 11 points for OG Anunoby.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Wembanyama. Robinson with the block. Brunson outside. Off target from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And here's Harper from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Harper's got his second bucket of the night.
I guess that defense thought they could live with that, and he punished them for thinking so.
Anunoby outside. Pass to Clarkson. New York moving it around. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Sohan. He's guarded by Anunoby. Johnson against Clarkson. Harper the pass to Sohan. Just 5 to shoot. From the arc. It's rebounded by New York. Bridges has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And stolen by Wembanyama. To the inside. Here's Sohan. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama has got 3 assists tonight. Anunoby outside. Brunson sets a screen for Anunoby. Offline with his 3. Spurs shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Brunson against Harper. 1:24 left to play in the third. Johnson, a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land. Johnson's got 7 points in the game. New York calls timeout. Cornet, he's checked in for Wembanyama. And then for New York, Yabusele, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. Landry Shamet comes in for Bridges. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. New York shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Lays it up off the glass. He has 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Harper the pass to Johnson. 51 seconds left to play here in the third. Fader on the way. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Shamet on the wing. Pass to McBride. Fires the 3. And it's Shamet missing. And for the Spurs, they're shooting right around 41% from the field in quarter 3. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Johnson with it. He has 7. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Knicks ball. New York substitution. Number 51, Mohamed Diawara.
6 seconds left in the third quarter. From deep three-point land, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Knicks out front, running away with this one. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Luke Cornett, De'Aaron Fox out there with Johnson. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And it's Champagnie in at the 3. That's the San Antonio 5. 5 on the clock. Shots good by Clarkson.
A fine shooter from deep. Clarkson has a good feel for when to let it fly.
And here is Fox. Pass to Sohan. Now Cornett. Fox from outside. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the middle. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the 3. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
And he makes the first. Which current player do you think is on that Richard Jefferson path to becoming an NBA analyst?
First of all, to hear you, Kevin Harlan, say that blows my mind. But I think Draymond Green, C.J. McCollum, there's some very, very good players out there that are way more experienced in the media coming out than I was.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And for the Spurs, they're shooting well. They're at 45%. Johnson with the bounce pass. And Robinson comes to help. Three-pointer, Fox. The three-pointer is right on target.
Once a question mark for Fox. Now you have to guard him closely from deep.
Clarkson against Johnson. Clarkson on the wing. Drops in the layup for 2. Clarkson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense. And it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
And Fox gets it to go.
We've seen Fox take over games before. Only takes a few shots to go, and then this man is feeling it.
McBride passes to Clarkson. Takes the three. Rebounded by the Spurs.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Fox finds Cornette. Now, here's Johnson. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Three-pointer, Fox. And no good. New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Clarkson outside. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And Fox gets it to go.
I love what Fox has been able to do offensively. He's really dictating the pace of his game.
Clarkson against Johnson. Lets the three fly. Clarkson missing again. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break.
Strong finish by Johnson. He's not a small wing. He's a solid 220.
You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
A solid all-around player. Johnson can be plugged into any lineup. Why? Because of his versatility.
Robinson on the wing. To the paint. And McBride gets it to go.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Wembanyama against Robinson. Fox from outside. And it's Shamet with the rebound. The Knicks shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Here's Kolek. He's guarded by Harper. Pass to Robinson. Here's Shamet. The three. Oh, good on that one. Here's Wembanyama. Three-pointer, Fox. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist. Wembanyama's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Kolek. Pass to Robinson. Well, we all love teams going all in to win. But, Richard, some teams run that risk, and it does not work out.
But that's the risk. These windows are so small. If you believe that you have a chance to go all in, or if you have a 2-year window, it's okay to leverage the future in hopes of getting it done now.
Here's Kolek. He's guarded by Harper. Pass to Yabusele. Now Shamet. Yabusele is screen on Johnson. Back to McBride. From outside, off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Johnson, the pass to Wembanyama. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Now, here's Shamet. Down low to the left wing. Yabusele with it. The three. Rebound, San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And it's Sohan missing.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Bounce pass from Shamet. Here's Robinson. Pass to McBride. Yabusele, screen on Fox. New York, no good that time either. Spurs trail by 20. Johnson outside. It's Fox atop the key. Shoots the three. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Now, Yabusele, defended by Wembanyama.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
And here is Harper to the wing on the left. Shoots a fader. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Harper. Harper's got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Kolek. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
And look who's coming out of the hardwood now. Get out of your seats, Spurs fans. Make some noise for your Spurs.
And now it's time for our presentation of the player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
This was a big game for him. There's no denying that. Coming off a bunch of losses in a row, they turned to him to break the streak, and he delivered in a big way. Bridges outside. Launches it. Rebound, San Antonio.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
The kick out to Fox. Vassell sends a screen for Fox. So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game format, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
And Towns gets it to go.
Wow, look at the release. Towns with a quick trigger.
And so Fox will bring it up for San Antonio. Wembanyama high post. Knocked away. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Vassell. That drops. Nice speed that time from Wembanyama. That's 7 points for Devin Vassell. New York leading by 19 points. Now Brunson. Anunoby finds Brunson. Over Fox. Brunson, good. Brunson's got 24.
That's his game. Brunson is dangerous from just about everywhere.
Brunson against Fox. Baseline jumper. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Brunson kicks to Hart. Pass to Towns. And as the NBA gets more involved in global basketball, Richard, you and I were just talking about this. Commissioner Silver wondering about shortening games to 40 minutes. What are your thoughts?
Well, in the game of 2K, I think the sweet spot is about a 5-minute quarter. But in real life, if you change 48 minutes, there will be a revolt. And when Fox, he's hitting consistently from deep, it opens up the floor for him and his teammates.
Outside, Anunoby. Hart with the screen for Anunoby.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Shoots the three. Wembanyama reels it in. Spurs trail by 18. Now Barnes. And there's the jumper.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. Outside, Anunoby. Outside, Bridges. Hart with the screen for Bridges. And he does not hit. San Antonio's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for New York.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Karl Anthony Towns.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Towns, a screen on Castle. And he banks the layup in.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Wembanyama against Towns. And he jams it in. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brunson outside. He's off from 3. Now Wembanyama. So no problem for New York as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Let's send it over to Allie LaForce. She's standing by with our player of the game.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
We played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us on this presentation from 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Karl Anthony Towns.